trauma, heartbreak, grief, despair. Now, these are just a few of the emotions that a person could go through throughout their lifetime. Now, there are different ways that everybody deals with different things. Some people just turn cold. Let's have a talk about this. Now, when these situations occur in life, I could only speak from a man's perspective, from someone who has probably been through, I don't want to say more than anyone else or worse than anyone else, but this is somebody that has been through some things. There's different ways to cope. Now, we learn certain things from our parents, and some things we learn throughout life. Now, some of us growing up, some of us even as adults, our parents tend to try to shield us from the world, or they try to shield us from the world. Now, all that's fine and dandy, but harsh reality is the world has no mercy, especially on the man. Now, you think you pretty much have things figured out, and then something else happens. And sometimes you just get tired. You get tired of the same things happening. Me, for example, when it comes to love, ugh, I'm all for it, but um, I just I don't bend, because that has gotten me nowhere. Me bending, trying to appease other people, it makes you, as a man, makes you look weak. And that's not what the typical man is embodied as. You sit there and you try to make someone else happy, and if they're not happy within, then they're never gonna be happy until they find out within themselves. So a lot of the times I'd rather just stay to myself, pour into myself, throughout different relationships or whatever the case, situationships. It's just like you just attract the same type of people. It's like people are just out to get over on you. People are trying to get what they could get from you. People are just there for the moment. Soon as things don't go right, they're up and gone on you. Like it gets tiring after a while. So what happens in that case? A man shuts down. Yes, there's still the longing for love, but do you want to keep going through the same thing? It's like broken spirits attract to you, and you're sitting there, you try to be the best and build people up, and they don't appreciate it, or they don't know you what true love is, or whatever the case. So they just ghost you, or they find any little reason to call it quits, and then it's the same cycle over and over and over again. So it's kind of like, at what point as a man do you put your foot down? At what point do you say enough is enough? I'm tired of this. I don't want to keep going through this. And when you're at that point, now you're cold hearted. Okay, so be it, whatever. Now, that's just what it is, in your opinion. Oh, well, I'm not the same, la da 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 da. Heard that all too many times. What happens? They turn out to be exactly the same. So just turn cold. I mean, I know most people might feel like it's not healthy, it's not a good thing, but being cold, it, it could be worse. It, you could be that person that keeps the cycle going. Like, okay, somebody hurt me, I'm gonna hurt more. I'm gonna hurt other people. Oh well, this person is trying to get over on me. I'm gonna get over on other people. Me personally, I'd rather just be cold hearted than to keep the cycle going. Quite honestly, as a man in society, the expectation is to protect, provide, and lead. Doesn't matter what what a man is feeling. Doesn't matter what battles a man has to face in life. A man is just defined by his protection, his provision, and his leadership. being cold hearted. I guess I would call that a coping mechanism. But at the end of the day, if that's his coping mechanism and it breaks a cycle, I don't see that as a terrible thing. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but I don't see it as a terrible thing. Everybody, let me know what you think about in the description. Let's have a discussion about it.